forward?
We can be a great team, and I think that's exactly why. When we're deep and we're all on and we're all supporting each other, we can be really powerful and really dominant, and I think that's exactly what we're going to be moving forward.
And Kylie, just how good did it feel to get out there after waiting a little bit longer than you probably expected or hoped to finally get back on the court again, and especially when you see that first shot go down?
Mm-hmm. It felt really good. It just goes to show that hard work pays off. Been really itching to get out there, so just having fun with it. It was good.
Looking at the field goal percentages and just overall watching the second half, how do you think the team offensively led today?
I think it was our second chance opportunities, and even just transition offense. I mean, I didn't look at the stats yet, but I think we got a lot of points just off of passing the ball up and making like a one more pass, and getting a rebound and kicking it back out.
Let's go with Ms. McDonough. And today, getting some points on the board. How was your game today? How did you feel about what happened out there for yourself?
I definitely felt good. I felt like today we were playing more as a team than we did our last game. We were sharing the ball, and I was getting good opportunities in the post, so it felt good. Yeah,
was this stroke you had tonight? Was that your top game, or are we going to see something a little more than that?
Definitely something more than that, I feel like. But yeah, just taking it game by game, and knowing that I can shoot, so just being confident when I shoot. But yeah, you'll definitely see more of that.
Bree, I wasn't sure. I looked back behind me during a timeout to see if your folks were in the crowd here, because we wanted to make sure we talked about your assists this evening. In the run of play, obviously you get some when you get turnovers and maybe some easy assists, so to speak. But when you got into the half court today, how did things work for you there?
I think they were really well. I think we were all so connected on offense. Coming off a cut, I knew exactly where Peyton and Ashanti were going to be, and I was able to deliver the pass. So I feel like they did the hard stuff. I just had to get the ball to them, and then they're the ones that finished it.
I asked Missy during the opening of the broadcast, as a former player, after you come off a game like George Mason, what the next couple of days were going to be like, and she said, well, Coach Mormon was pretty tough on us. What were the last couple of days like in practice, after Thursday's performance? You can talk about.
Yeah, I think you said it. It was tough. We had to sit there and we had to watch our mistakes and what we need to get better at. And I think every single one of us were really intentional, being focused on being connected, sharing the ball, and that's exactly what we did today. So just making sure we had a positive response and to not forget that game, but use it to teach us a lesson for every game moving forward.
Grace, you've started 3 games. You've played 3 games in your college career. The pace of play is something that's talked about often, from coming from the scholastic ranks to the collegiate ranks. Give me a sense of what you think about the pace of play now that you've experienced for 3 games now.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fast-paced, but it's something that I can keep up with. I'd say the hardest part is definitely the physicality, and getting used to that is definitely an adjustment coming in as a freshman.
Missy and I, again, watching you play on the ESPN Plus broadcast, are impressed with your moving down the floor, getting down as a big, so to speak, and running the floor. Has that been something that's been a strength of yours to catch and go on up? Because the reception and the finish sometimes can be the hardest thing.
Yeah, it definitely has, especially being like a 5 that's more mobile than others. I'd say it's definitely a strength of mine, yeah.
One more for Grace. As you play more games at the college level, is it getting easier, or was tonight maybe more like knowing when you should look for your shot, what you should do when you catch the ball, or are you just getting more comfortable with the ball coming to you in the post there?
Yeah, I definitely am, and it's gotten easier to be patient with the ball, but I think every single game I'm always learning something different, and I'm able to use it the next game.